So, ladies and gentlemen, they fight all year for this evening, the championship bout between the Hail Marys and the Hot Rods. Are you ready?
Are you ready, Chip Gator?
I am ready. First jam of the evening, a babyface assassin up against Olivia Shooting John. Hotrod Honey's undefeated this year, but they've got to state this evening against the fierce Hail Marys. First lead jammer goes to babyface assassin. My name is Chief Lisa, and I'm joined by Electric Blue. Yeah, if there's a raucous fan, they're cheering between these two teams, Hail Marys and Hotrod Honeys. Long-standing opponents. Jam number 2, Peace War up against.
That is Hotrod. Number 420 for Hotrod Honeys.
Stoneher looking to play defensive off the line. Lead jammer goes to Stoneher, Electric Blue.
Stoneher taking a little slide in the outside turn, which is why being lead jammer is very beneficial, Chip Queso, because she called it off before Peace War would score.
0-4 here going into jam number 3. Centerfold going up against Olivia Shooting John. 2 in the penalty box for the Hail Marys.
And that is Centerfold and a juice Olivia Shooting John, Chip Queso.
Centerfold looking to play defensively.
We have a stop pack right here in turn number 3, Chip Queso. Throw arms all the way around, keeping these jammers, both of them scoring.
Multiplayer block called on Rosie for the Hail Marys. It's been 30 seconds, in the penalty box. 4 points awarded for Centerfold. She fouls off the jam.
All right, lining back on the jammer line, that is Hosta Boss for the ladies in black with pink accents of Hotrod Honeys, and that is Babyface Assassin for the Hail Marys. We have 4-3 pack advantage for the Hotrod Honeys.
7-point advantage for Hail Marys early on. As we said, going into jam number 4 in this ever-important championship bout. Hosta Boss, spin move for lead jammer. Babyface Assassin getting knocked out by Bo Jackson. Hosta Boss making her way through for a grand slam, 5 points. And a track play penalty on Babyface Assassin. 30 seconds to her backside sits in the penalty box seat. Rosie going to the penalty box for her second infraction.
So this would have been a win on
Hotrod Honeys trading 30 seconds for her. Another grand slam for Off the Boss. Babyface
around the outside again, not just lead jammer, in control. It's off the box, and she does call it kick face up.
Off so very good about spinning out of those hits.
So who do you think our MVPs are going to be, Chip Case? We're going to have one from every bout so far from each team. So again, stick around until the end of the night. We're going to have our MVPs, we're going to have a quick retirement ceremony, and of course, the trophy to the winner of this bout, Chip Queso.
Already a timeout. So very important to get everything correct here on a championship evening here in Austin, Texas.
So let's take a quick moment to thank some of our sponsors. Of course, the Hail Mary, supported by the EBGB. You saw the fancy hats that they had on now. So you say Hail Marys, and they say hell yes. Peace War, number 27 for the Hail Mary, Stoner, number 424, and the Hot Rod Honey. Pack advance, Hot Rods.
28-11 as the Hot Rods have come out in front. Stonehenge sub at the back of the pack. Peace War trying to get through on the front end. Big hits on Peace War. She has to avoid the front cut behind Olivia shooting John Stoneher. Meanwhile, up front, having a tough time of her own.
Stoneher, lead jammer, Hot Rod Honey.
And is called right there, a low block penalty called at the very end on Olivia shooting John for the Hot Rod Honey, so she'll be spending some time at the penalty box.
All right, so churning up a little scene up here is going to be a brown butter, number 12 for the Hail Marys, up against the Boss, jam number 6.
First time in the line for Brown Butta. Hosta Boss already awarded some points in her games. Big hits already in turn number 1, forcing Hosta Boss back around behind Centerfold. The Boss really having a tough time. She finally gets her way through.
We have a multiplayer Brown Butter calling off the
20-31, still in favor of the Hot Rod Honeys. La Voodoo, first time on the line for the Hot Rod Honeys up against Babyface Assassin. La Voodoo came in halfway through the season. Carrot Tallahassee Roller Girls. We're glad to have her here in Austin. Babyface moving pretty much the whole pack. That recycling defense we've got Notorious DIE trying to take a big swipe on La Voodoo. She makes her way through. Babyface Assassin still trying to get through the pack.
And that is La Voodoo calling off the jam. Another 4 points on the board for the Hot Rod Honeys.
At the end of that jam, Babyface Assassin lost the helmet cover. Of course, we can't say anything about that. Is the jammer's job or pivot job to pick up that helmet cover. That's why it's set on the track. The jam ended, and Electra, we're going to go back into the next one. We're getting a little bit of everything so far.
We've seen a little bit of everything. We saw the Star Pass at the very end of that first bout, Chip Queso. But here we are again. That is Centerfold on the line for the Hail Marys up against OJ, the Juice, Olivia Shooting John.
Legal tries to take out Centerfold. She's saving it down. He's got a lead jammer. That is Olivia Shooting John. Jammer on jammer action. As Peaceful goes to the defensive jamming for Centerfold. Centerfold, one of the retiring Hail Marys. Hate to see her go with her amazing talent on the track.
And that's only one of many retired skaters we're going to honor at the end of the evening. Again, stick around. There is going to be entertainment all the way through the end. So I've been asked to give a shout out to Issa, who's come all the way from Dubai. Her first roller derby bout ever. Maybe we'll get you to start a league in Dubai, Issa.
Good bout to choose to be your first bout as the championship bout. Right now, 35 Hot Rod Honeys, 20 for the Hail Marys. Lead jammer Stover, Brown Butta, right there on the heels.
And that is 2 points for the Hot Rod Honeys. Hail Marys not slowing that pass. Hot Rod Honeys now 37. Hail Marys with 20 points. Still tons of time here. We're just about over 19 minutes left in this first half of this bout. We've got 2 30-minute periods, Chief Queso.
Babyface Assassin lining up again against Olivia Shooting John. Nobody in the penalty box.
Babyface Assassin. 4-foot penalty action.
Lead jammer goes to Olivia Shooting John. Babyface Assassin eligible to score points. In control of the Hot Rod Honeys up this wheel.
So 2 more points on the board for the Hot Rod Honeys. Sneaking up that point ladder, 39 now for the Hot Rod Honeys. Hail Marys with 20. Going into jam number 11. We got Centerfold on the line for the Hail Marys and Boss the Boss for the Hot Rod Honeys.
Loads of talent on both these squads mixed with all-star players and veterans along with new skaters. Boss the Boss jamming for the Hot Rod Honeys. Centerfold for the Hail Marys. Legal to legal out on a penalty. Lead jammer goes to Centerfold. Voodoo number 32 up against Brown Butta number 12. Olympia up there with Jackson Jackson. Jam called, 2 points awarded for the Hot Rods, no points for the Hail Marys.
So next time out we're gonna flash some birthdays up on the screen. If you all have a birthday tonight, let us know. We'll give you a shout out. Jamming for the Hail Marys tonight, that is Smarty Pants up against OJ.
Quick step on the inside to get Lee Jammer, 24 to 31. Hail Marys left with that 1 minute to get back on this. Big 15 minutes to go here, period number 1. Championship bout here in Austin, Texas at the Austin Convention Center. Babyface Assassin up against Hoss the Boss. Babyface Assassin. Sandy Wild also set up a
Sandy Rabbit Olympia in the penalty box. Again, Lone Star Beer, one of our longtime favorite sponsors. You can get Lone Star Beer here tonight at the Convention Center and at the after party at the Jackalope Chip Cake.
I love Lone Star Beer. And of course, not only as a sponsor, but because it keeps me hydrated.
Alright, so again on the line, it is Centerfold up against Stoner. Stoner, lead jammer for the Hot Rod Honeys. Centerfold also out in front.
Jamming is called. 2 points awarded for the Hot Rods, no points for the Hail Marys.
So where are my Hail Mary fans out there? Besides you guys, we know about you. And we know we have Hot Rod Honey fans out there. Where are the Hot Rod Honey fans? Oh, we got some 666 members defecting the Hot Rod Honey fans.
The Boss, Brown Butter are the jammers.
Brown Butter in the second here, back and back and roll out from our friend Olympia.
Hoss the Boss through. She is not lead jammer, of course. Big hit from Olympia on the lead jammer, Brown Butter, and that ends that jam.
We're going to give a shout out to all of our sponsors that have helped us all season long. ABGB Beer Garden Brewing Company, AT&T Uverse with Mega Power, Austin B-Cycle, Austin Bike Share, Austin Convention Center.
Centerfold on the line for the Hail Marys up against Stoner. 36 to 43, a very close fight. Multiplayer block call, lead jammer, Hail Marys. as well. But that means we are not going to have a jammer on the track because serving an extra penalty would be Stonehurst, as we've now got a timeout. Official timeout. So we'll try to get this straightened out, ladies and gentlemen, but here's what happened. When a player gets called off the track for a penalty, they must leave that track immediately. It seems as though Stonehurst took several times for the referee to call her off the track to get off. That adds an extra penalty. That means she doesn't sit for one penalty, she sits for 2 penalties. Normally when a second jammer goes off the track, the first jammer would leave and get back on. But in this case, she's serving 2 penalties consecutively. We had no jammer on the floor at that time. Timeout.
That's right, Chip Queso. So there was some confusion, I think, from all parts, so we're going to sort it out here. But in the meantime, let's say some more thank yous to all the people that support us. Besides y'all out there, of course, we've heard y'all. So we've got Cheese Ball Precision Bearings. They're the ones that are doing the MVPs for every game. So be sure to stick around after the end of this bout for the MVP awards. We're going to give one to each team, but the Cheese Ball Precision Bearings will go to the MVP from each winning team tonight. And of course, the ceremony of the retired skaters. We have quite a few of them, Chip Queso. Some of them have been around for a while. We won't tell you all of them because we want you to stick around for it. And then we're going to have a championship with a trophy dedication for the winner of this bout.
Yes, so we do want everybody to stick around as this bout culminates. Final bout of the home season here, 2014. And currently, the Hot Rod Honeys are down 43-48. Babyface Assassin and Olivia Shootin' John are the jammers. Lead jammer, Olivia Shootin' John. Track cut penalty on Babyface Assassin. It's going to be a power jam, Hot Rod Honeys.
The Hot Rod Honeys answering up with their own power jam. 48-48. Sunny Pants trying to hold back Olivia Shootin' John, Peace Ward, Victoria's DIE, and Slaughtermelon in the pack. Electra, the Hot Rods have Legal Knievel, Masochist, Bo Jackson, and Olympia. We have 4 in the pack, Chip Queso, so heavy defense from both sides.
Multiplayer block.
As Masochist being called out for a penalty. So now pack advance for the Hail Marys and a Star Pass, Chip Queso. That is Smarty Pants wearing the jammer now.
Jam is called. We've got representatives from both teams going to talk to the referees and officials. 8 minutes and change left here at period number 1.
AT&T Universe with Gigapower is now offering blazing fast fiber internet speeds in Austin. Make sure to go check out your availability in the AT&T tent. They're usually here actually, but they're not here tonight, so don't go do that. But check them out online.
We love our AT&T Gigapower. We've got a timeout on the Hot Rod Honeys bench. Now last year, Electra, the 2 teams that went in as the favorites did not win, but that was last year. This year, we've got the Hail Marys coming in, but the Hot Rods being undefeated. But right now, this is the closest that any team has played them this late in the first period this year. We'd also like to thank all of our volunteers, which we have displayed.
So if you're watching behind us, we're flashing on their screen all of our We couldn't do it with any of our great volunteers.
Yeah, we love our
We'll
volunteers.
post it all on our website later if you want to check it all out. There's the officials behind us on the screen.
Back to the action. Centerfold up against Stone-Her, 48-53. Stone-Her lead Jammer for the Hot Rod Honeys. Stone-Her getting her 4 points, no points awarded for the Hail Marys. Still very close. 9 points, 7 minutes and 45 seconds to go here in period number 1.
Hot Rod Honeys at 57, the Hail Marys at 48. Jam number 19, that is Brent Butta for the Hail Marys up against OJ. 3-on-3 in the back, Chip Queso.
Outside line by Brown Butta, also outside line by Willie Shooter, trying to work her way. Lead Jammer, Hot Rod Honeys. Brown Butta on her heels actively.
Oh, the ball that runs around the ball off on Olivia Shooter. Hail Marys at 48, going to Jam number 20.
Babyface Assassin, Hoss the Boss are on the line as Jammers. Peace War, the only blocker in the penalty box for the Hail Marys. All the way to turn 1, turn 2. Hoss the Boss for the lead Jammer. Right on her heels, Babyface Assassin. Slide home for the penalty box. Mad Hatcher to the penalty box for the Hail Marys. Babyface Assassin knocked down by Needle Knievel.
Hoss the Boss calling it off. The number 4 putting 5 more points on the board, and Babyface Assassin answering back with her own points. 66 Hot Rod Honeys, Hail Marys with 52.
4.0 Smarty Pants. 420 is Stone-Her. To the penalty box for the Hail Marys. 66-52. 5 minutes to go. Period number 1. Smarty Pants out of the pack in control. Stone-Her and the Hot Rod Honeys. Up 66-52.
4 more points on the board for the Hot Rod Honeys, now sitting with 70 points. Hail Marys with 52. Again, we have so much excitement after this bout with entertainment, but then of course we have the after party, Chip Queso, at the Jackalope, where Lone Star beer is served in many variations in bottles and cans. We like all of it. Hoss the Boss up against Peace War.
2 Texecutioners battling each other from 2 different teams. Of course, both these teams littered with talent, veterans. Texecutioners strong. This is the first round of the evening. Hoss the Boss also through in control of the Hail Marys. Centerfold trying to get Hasselboss on a track cut. That did not happen. Direction of play penalty on Lucille Brawl. That is the end of the jam. The other reason to stick around, ladies and gentlemen, not only for the end of the season festivities, please stick around for the retirees, skaters who have been in the league for many years. Give their autographs, give them hugs, take selfies, give them the respect that they are easily due for their great work with the Texas Roller Girls organization.
And HFK, so behind us are the prizes for the raffle, so you make sure you stick around to hear. If you have won Smarty Pants being called out for a penalty, we have Power Jam for the Hotrod.
Dolores Fuertes and Sandy Ravage, also Virgo Visual, the only ones on the track for the Hail Marys. But we've only got 2 on the track for the Hot Rods. Stoneher, Jackson, big hit from Sandy Ravage on Voodoo. Sandy Ravage, on her way out to the Hail Mary, says, "Hello, Voodoo, welcome to Texas."
Hotrod Honeys now with 82, Hail Marys with 56. Just under 2 minutes left in this first half of this very exciting championship bout, Chip Queso.
Always ending on the jam clock, never on the period clock. We're under 2 minutes on that period clock. Lydia Shootin-John, centerfold. Lydia Shootin-John is your lead jammer.
We probably got 1, maybe 2 jams. Again, the period clock does not end until the last jam. So now we're going to have Babyface Assassin, 4'10.5", up against Stoner, 4'3", pack advantage for the Hail Marys.
Solid defense here at the back. Of course, playing defensive is Stoneher as well, even though she's wearing the starter helmet. That's shooting right on through first. Track cut penalty called on Stoneher, I believe.
5 points for the Hail Marys jammer. Looks like there was some confusion as to the penalties. Chip Queso right at halftime here.
So as we're heading in, we're not quite leaving the benches yet, as we've got the referees discussing the end of that period.
So we'll let. Do we have another jam coming into this? All right, so looks like we are at halftime. So we're going to take some time to do some birthdays. Got a few on the screen. It's Wookie. Wookie, happy birthday to you. Jennifer Emma, photography, and happy birthday to Kurt. Up there